Have you ever felt like you have to suffer to lose weight? That only starving yourself, pushing through extreme workouts, or feeling guilty for every bite will get you results? If this has crossed your mind, take a deep breath. This video is an invitation to see weight loss differently, in a lighter, kinder, and more honest way. For years, women have been taught to fight their own bodies, counting calories like a punishment, hiding in baggy clothes, living in endless diets. But this path isn't just painful, it doesn't work in the long run. Because the body feels everything that's not done with love, awareness, and compassion. Today, you'll discover that it is possible to lose weight without suffering. There is a lighter, more sustainable, and respectful path that fits your routine, your body, and your emotions. A real path, walked by real women who decided to stop fighting themselves. If you're tired of the pressure of giving up and starting over, this video is for you. Let's go together. The emotional weight no one sees. Often, what truly keeps us from losing weight isn't just the food. It's the emotional weight we carry in silence. The stress of daily life, emotional wounds, the rush, and the pressure to be perfect build up over time. Slowly, this weight becomes heavier than the number on the scale, and it reflects in our eating, our mood, and in how we treat ourselves. Your body listens to every emotion, every unshed tear, every moment you ignore your own needs. This invisible burden often comes from unresolved pain, childhood criticism, social comparison, trauma, or the pressure to meet unrealistic ideals. In moments of exhaustion, food becomes comfort, escape, a way to feel momentary control. But right after the bite comes guilt, and that guilt pushes us deeper into the same cycle. Healing begins when you see this pattern, not with blame, but with compassion, because you're not broken, you're carrying too much alone. To lose weight in a lighter, sustainable way, you must first look inside. Understand what triggers your eating habits, where your self-sabotage stems from, and how your inner critic was shaped. It's not about more discipline, it's about more kindness. The healing of your relationship with your body begins within, in the spaces where your story was never fully heard. When the soul feels lighter, the body naturally follows. A tired body doesn't burn fat. How many times have you tried to start a new plan while running on empty? You wake up exhausted, handle everyone else's needs, and squeeze in a workout just to check the box. But the body isn't fooled. When you're in survival mode, your system holds on to energy, including fat, because it senses danger. It thinks, she's not safe, and safety is required for real transformation. Biologically, your body needs rest to function. Cortisol, the stress hormone, skyrockets when you're overwhelmed, and it directly interferes with fat burning and metabolism. Sleep deprivation, constant multitasking, and emotional overload put your body in constant alert. This not only slows weight loss, it increases cravings, bloating, and fatigue. The solution isn't to push harder, it's to slow down with intention. A rested body is a responsive body. When you sleep well, breathe deeply, and allow moments of pause, your hormones start working for you, not against you. Recovery is not a luxury. It's a tool for weight loss. You don't have to earn rest, you need it to heal. A sustainable routine includes rest as a priority, not a reward. This is the beginning of treating your body like an ally, not a battlefield. You don't have to be perfect. Perfection is a myth that leads to burnout. You start strong on Monday, miss a workout on Wednesday, and by Friday, you've labeled yourself a failure. This all-or-nothing thinking traps you in guilt and restarts. The same cycle. But weight loss isn't about flawless days. It's about showing up with grace, especially on the hard ones. Real change comes from consistency, not perfection. Every small decision counts, even when it doesn't look perfect. One mindful meal, one walk around the block, one glass of water, all of it adds up. And when you shift your mindset to progress instead of punishment, your motivation becomes rooted in self-respect. Mistakes are not evidence of weakness. They're part of the process. You're allowed to fall and keep going. That's strength. Self-compassion is the bridge between intention and results. It's what keeps you moving when motivation fades. Ask yourself, what would I say to a friend in this situation? That's how you should speak to yourself too. You're not here to prove your worth. You're here to care for yourself deeply. The lighter path honors your humanity, not your ability to stick to impossible standards. Food is not your enemy. For too long, we've been told that food is the enemy, that hunger is weakness, that carbs are evil, that pleasure is dangerous. But food is life. It connects, nourishes, and comforts. The real issue isn't what you eat, it's how you feel about eating. Guilt has no nutritional value, and yet, many women carry it at every meal. When you begin to approach food with curiosity instead of judgment, everything changes. Eating slowly, without distractions, and noticing how your body feels creates space for intuition. You start recognizing when you're hungry or full, not when a clock or diet tells you. You begin choosing foods that energize you, not out of fear, but out of respect. That's mindful nourishment. You don't have to give up joy to lose weight. In fact, joy is essential. Eating is a sacred act of self-care, not a punishment or reward. When food stops being emotional currency, you find freedom. You can enjoy chocolate without guilt, savor fruit with delight, and eat bread without fear. A healthy relationship with food is the foundation of sustainable weight loss. The lighter path begins with you. Waiting for the perfect moment to start is one of the most common forms of self-sabotage. Next Monday, after the holidays, when I have time. But real change happens in imperfect moments, with imperfect conditions led by imperfect people just like you. The journey doesn't ask for perfection, it asks for presence. Start where you are, with what you have. You don't need a new diet, you need a new story. A story where you're not punishing your body, but partnering with it. A story where each step, no matter how small, is progress. Change comes from action, not planning. It's the glass of water, the walk, the deep breath, the decision to keep going, again and again. You already have what you need to begin. You are worthy of feeling well now, not later. You are allowed to take up space, feel joy, and live lightly. The lighter path doesn't mean easy, it means aligned. It means choosing yourself, one choice at a time. And when you do, your body will follow, not out of pressure, but out of peace. Losing weight in a gentle way isn't an empty promise. It's a real possibility when you choose to break the cycle of suffering. You don't have to live in a constant battle with the scale, with food, or with your reflection. There is another way, and it starts with compassion, presence, and self-respect. Throughout this video, you've seen that female weight loss goes far beyond what you eat or how much you exercise. It's about emotions, beliefs, rest, connection, and most of all, honoring your own pace. When the process is kind, the body responds with gratitude, and the results come without pain. If this message touched you in any way, share this video with a friend who also deserves to find a lighter path. And if you want to keep learning about sustainable weight loss, subscribe to the channel. Here you'll find support, truth, and inspiration to transform your journey. With no suffering, only love.